Assalamu alaikum, it's Jay.
Assalamu alaikum, it's Christy.
And we are also known as Mr. and Mrs. Muslim. Not feeling too well today. That's what this video is about. We're discussing Jay's illness and what's been going on with it. We're making a couple of videos here just to for all the help and support everybody's given to us, and for the naysayers. We owe that to you to let you know what you've been helping with in our position.
Yes.
My health, as far as that goes, I started getting sick several years ago. Probably in 2012, 2013, I started feeling really run down. And I was telling Christy, I don't feel good. I don't know why. No energy. I just felt sick. Well, it has gotten worse and worse over to the years. That is now brought us to the point to where 4 years ago, I have been steadily sick 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 4 years straight.
Yeah.
It never stops. It never goes away. I feel like I have the flu nonstop. Just imagine not being able to take the trash out or just vacuuming a room in your house. I can't do any of those things. The Mr. Muslim you see on camera here, smiling and happy, I promise, as soon as that camera turns off, because I'm miserable on the inside, and as soon as that camera is off, I'm back to just resting. That's really all I can do. I don't hardly drive anymore. I can't go to the grocery store. I can't last very long. Whether I'm sitting still, relaxing, laying down flat in bed is the only way I don't feel as sick. But I get these overwhelming hot flashes. I feel like I have the flu. I'll start burning up and sweating. If I do any type of real physical activity, I surely can't cut the grass. I can't cut the lawn. My legs from the knees down swell up immensely. I feel like I'm having a heart attack. My heart pounds in my chest all the time. Boom, boom. A lot of times just sitting still, like right now, my beats per minute will be 130 to 150 beats per minute. And none of the doctors can figure this out. If I do try to do something simple like vacuum a room, within minutes I'm completely soaking wet. I can't breathe, and I almost collapse. I've had tests done with so many local specialists that it was down to all the doctors and I've been hospitalized for it. One time in particular, it was so bad I wasn't even able to speak. They call it where my brain was working, but I wasn't able to articulate any words.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called.
And some people with mystery illnesses, especially autoimmune diseases, they're not sure if I have an autoimmune disease on top of something else. But a lot of autoimmune diseases, people have good days and bad days. I have bad days 24/7, whether it's the middle of the night, during the day. It never, ever, ever gives me a break. It has completely stopped my life from doing anything but being at home. Going to the masjid, even to pray. I've done it and I've suffered through it, but it's miserable. It is miserable. Just, again, I tell the doctors when they ask what it's like having the flu. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No breaks at all. The sweating, the heart palpitations, the fatigue, it's unbelievable. That's what I deal with as far as my sickness and why I can't work, why I'm not able to. And it's really, just imagine being out of work for 4 years. That's the root of our financial hardship that we're dealing with. I have applied through disability benefits through the state, but it takes a long time. I had applied for that last year. We keep tabs on it. My disability application on the internet says it's at 64% complete, so it's more than halfway. But this started at late last year, and it's going to take some time.
Yeah.
I pray to Allah. I've been praying just to help, just give me some kind of relief so I can have somewhat of my normal life back. The doctors, they don't really give me any medication or anything because they don't know what to treat.
Yeah.
I do take a medication called Plaquenil, is what they do give people, some people with autoimmune diseases. And it doesn't fix me, it doesn't cure me, but what it does, the doctor says, is it evens out the symptoms. Instead of them being really bad one day and kind of bad one day, the other day it just evens them out to where it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
The sweating issues and things that I have, I will just be sitting here and I'll start soaking just like I just got out of the shower. It's embarrassing. And I feel like I'm having a heart attack all the time. I can't breathe. My chest pounds. That's what we wanted to touch on with our health issues and helping us out financially with the GoFundMe page and watching these videos. This does help.
Yes,
I promise you, we promise you this does help. Even for me and Mrs. Muslim to sit here and cut a video. Again, I'm smiling on the camera and I'm happy and I'm beyond words happy that we found Allah and became Muslim. And you know, that real quick brings me to a side note for the people that want to make accusations that we're using the charity of Islam and things like that to gain any type of financial gain or reward. You know, if I wanted to come up with something falsely and obtain money from people, I could have been doing it years ago.
Yeah.
I'm a very talented guy, mechanically, electrically. I could have made a YouTube channel years ago, and it would be very profitable at this point. This is not something I wanted to use Islam for. This has been going on a lot longer than us, you know, being called to Islam through Allah.
Yeah.
I promise you that. So yeah, that's my health issues. That's what's going on. That's why I can't work. It's not that I don't want to work.
I know.
I try to do things. I'll get up and want to try to do things around the house, and Mrs. Muslim has to stop me.
A lot of times I have to stop him because he can't do it.
Because it will put me in the hospital.
Yeah,
my heart rate and everything gets so high and sick.
It's not just the hospital. He's been in the ICU a few times too. It gets bad to where, they put him in ICU, constant care.
Yeah.
Yes, it's no joke because they don't know, you know.
And it's the symptoms I have. Some of them they're obvious physical symptoms. The trembling I have all the time, the sweating, the heart palpitations. It's become very frustrating because I asked the doctors, you have all these obvious physical symptoms that you see with me, but nothing shows up in blood work.
Yes,
or tests.
see, you always say nothing shows up in blood work. Your blood work does not come back normal. It does come back abnormal. It's just that it's so out of whack and so many different things. That they can't pinpoint what it is because one minute this is bad, the next minute it's good, then this is bad. It's crazy. He's all over the map with his blood work.
So the doctors had told me I need to either see the Mayo Clinic or to go to the University Hospital where we live, the University of Michigan. So we have been seeing doctors at the University of Michigan, which is one of the top university hospitals in the country.
Yeah.
It's a slow and steady process. I've become not so frustrated. I mean, just again, imagine being sick 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and your life stops. That's the only way I can explain it. I pray that we do feel we're on the right track with the right doctors.
Yes, definitely.
But from what I'm being told is these type of issues in diagnosing these, it just takes time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not as frustrated as I was, but it is tough.
Sure.
It's tough. That's why we struggle with my health and financially and things like that. But that's what we just wanted to let everybody know exactly what the health issues we are. It's a mystery illness.
Mm-hmm.
Right now it's still a mystery illness. It comes with so much depression too, the chemical imbalance that happens in my body. I'll have severe bouts of depression where I feel sad and hopeless and in the end of the world for no reason whatsoever. And that's so hard to explain how terrible that is when I go through those bouts of depression with it. But I have my wife and I have God and I have my children.
Yes.
And I'm trying to get through it. We're getting through it. But yeah, that's where Mr. Muslim is at with my illness. It's a crazy undiagnosed thing. It's steadily been for 4 years.
Yes.
Steadily.
Yes,
every day.
Definitely.
I believe we touched on everything pretty quickly. I didn't want to make too long of a video, but we're letting you know where we stand. We're going to make another video discussing our life situation, our living situation, which is also, as of recently this week, been turned upside down. And we're going to make another video on that coming up next. So
Unexpected.
Allah is definitely testing us right now.
Yes.
For sure. So, but like I've said, like we've said, we will willingly and without question follow the will of Allah.
Yes.
What is His will? It is what it is for us.
Yes.
So
we love you all. Thank you all for the support.
Thank you so much. You don't even know. With that being said, walaikum salam.
Walaikum salam.
Have a good night.
Oh.